What's up, Commanders? Welcome to Cosmic Crucible Season 15, Week 3. And big news, this is our first week in Diamond 2. We've climbed the ranks and now the battles get even tougher. In this video, we're diving into Round 1 and you'll see the full play-by-play, offense, strategy, and whether my roster is ready for this new level of competition. Let's break it all down and see how we hold up in Diamond 2. Okay, so here we are in Trial 1 and we are up against Buck Chief. This is our first trial in Diamond 2. Buck Chief is coming at us from Imperial Blues and they have a TCP of 178 million with a 7.9 million STP. I am obviously at the bottom here, and we are coming at them with 129 million TCP, but an just over an 8 million STP. So our STP is higher than theirs, which is interesting. Let's go and take a look at what they've got on defense. So in room 1, they have Kahori and Miss Marvel Classic and Medusa, Ares, and Mephisto. That'll be an interesting one to deal with. And probably Starjammers that, if I'm honest. We've then got Night Stalkers with Old Man Logan in room 2. In room 3, we have Full Astral. In room 4, we have Full Orcus. In room 5, we have a X-Men team. And in room 6, we have the Illuminati. So none of this really looks like it's anything hard. It does mean that he's got like Apocalypse on offense and Odin on offense and everything like that. So let's go and take a look. So because they haven't got the Scientist Supreme in this room, I think this room we can easily do with our Vigilantes. That shouldn't be an issue there. And the one thing that's going to go towards as well is the weekly event. We'll Starjammers this. We could use our own Illuminati into this. Yeah, we've got plenty of counters here. So let's get into this. And we'll go with the first room. Let's go with combat support. And we're going to take in, as we said, our Starjammers. This is a hell of a punch up for us. We're looking at, what, nigh on 3 million power punch up, but I think we will be absolutely fine here. Let's do this. I'm happy with the ISOs. I've actually changed Groot's ISO recently to Striker. Been finding that to be quite good as well. So we've got 3 Raiders, 2 Strikers, happy with the ISOs, happy with everything else. Let's see how we get on here. So they're not going to gain any benefits. We're going to go in and we're going to just trauma stun the Mephisto. Going to go in and ability block this bunch here. Lalandra's going to go. Try and get rid of the Mephisto. There's that Striker hit. Medusa comes in. Big hit. Groot comes back, which is fine. And he comes back again. Let's kill the Medusa here, hopefully. Nearly. That's the Medusa gone. And there we go. Clean. Pretty healthy. That should be all right in that room. And all of those are at 10s where the overpower is concerned. So again, 3 million power punch up, all at 10s. Yeah, if you use the right counters, overpower really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go into aggroed. And we're going to take our vigilantes in here. Change our ISOs up because this is from the negative zone ISOs. And let's go into this. A roughly 900k punch up. So let's see how this goes on. We get to start. We're going with the Sable ult. Going to stun the Agatha so that she can't do the heal. Electra comes back. And there we go. So we lost Daredevil Modern there, which couldn't be helped really. So Old Man Logan didn't do anything there because the Hit Monkey was blocking the revives anyway, so we are all good there. Okay. So into this room here, we can actually take, because there's no real benefits here, we can actually take our Orcus. We've got a couple of decently big team here. This is a big punch down onto this team. They've got a couple of characters here who have the Cosmic Crucible traits as well in Rogue and Gambit. But let's see how we get on with this one. So we go in with the ultimate. And then we're going to go in with the special here. That's going to do a big hit. Go into the Forge. Get our ISO, our striker. Stun the Nightcrawler. This is game over now. There you go. Job done. So we have Illuminati, we have the Orcus to deal with, and we have the wonderful Astral here. Let's go into the Illuminati. And I think into the Illuminati, I'll take my own Illuminati. The only difference is we'll overkill this slightly. And we will take in Odin with us. And maybe we'll take Old Man Logan in with us as well. That could be quite fun. No, we'll take the Black Bolt because that's going to give us a bit more health in that. So we'll go with that. ISOs are all fine. Let's get into this one. So we start off with the special into the Sasquatch. I'm going to special into my Black Panther Shuri. Drops a tank on us. That's fine. My hand comes back. I'm going to go in with the safeguard here and the heal. There's a burp. Got a stun there. Don't think my Odin has assisted yet, so we will just get the battlefield effect up. My Hank is dead, but Odin will just carry this for us, to be fair. He's going to go next. We'll go in with my Panther and put the ability block on. Let's heal everyone up. Stun the Hank. Big ult from Black Bolt. A swipe with Odin. And there we have it. Pretty simple. Okay. 2 rooms left to clear. We've got the Orcus here, full Orcus, and we've got negative energy. And we still have our Immortal X-Men to take in, and we still have our Cabal to take in. So let's go into this room here, and we will take in to this room our Immortal X-Men. Bit of a punch up, 2 million, but I don't think this will be a problem, especially into this room. So I'm going to stun the Emma. That's where we start. And we go and we rewind everyone. We're going to special, because he'll get that back again. Let's drag everyone together. Rewind the Emma. Let's keep her. And then a big storm ult for the finish. And there we go. Looking pretty clean so far. And we've got quite a bit here. Now, I don't know if I should just do some testing at the minute. Because I really want to see what the Thunderbolts can do. And I know that I got comments in the last video about keep using Thunderbolts because they're not efficient, etc., etc. But I kind of want to test it out for everyone and see what they're like. So let's go into this one. So we've got Songbird. She's going to ult. Turn all that into nasty negative effects with trauma. Let's go over here. Let's go with the ult. Put the ability blocks over here. Ghost ult. Big hits. Big hits. Striker attack. course she's going to keep coming back. Sentinel's going to go. Create some bots. And it is my turn with Songbird. I want to get rid of this Scientist Supreme if I can. She's gone. Finally, she's dead. Let's get rid of the real Sentinel. And then last but not least, the bot. There we go. Okay, that worked all right. Was it overly efficient? Not really. Could I have used my Cabal in there? Yes, I could have. But the whole reason why I'm not doing this is because I kind of want to try using the new stat meta characters, because, guys, that's what you should be building, is this new stat meta stuff. I know Cabal is needed for the Old Man Logan trials, and they are helpful in the Shadow King trials. But at the moment, they're a team that is like nearly a year old, possibly over a year old at the moment. And yes, they're a Cosmic Crucible team, but you start building those older teams and the bits that go with them, you know, to make them efficient, like Kang. And although Kang is also a good character, if you haven't built him yet, seriously, like, he should be someone way back on your list to build, maybe even when he gets reworked. Okay, so we've scored 50,188 points. Full clear, all one shots. Shall we see if our opponent has attacked yet? And it's not looking like they have. We'll just back out and go back in again. No, so they haven't attacked yet, so we're going to have to check on this later on to see how we got on.
Many hours later.
All right, so it looks like we have won trial one. Let's go and take a look at the scores on the doors and how it all broke down. So Buck Chief, brilliant round, buddy. 48,958 versus my 50,188 VPs. The scores in the books. So in room one, I took Starjammers against Absolute A-Force, Ares, Mephisto. A pretty nice 8,362. In my room one, which hasn't changed from last week, it is the two-piece Annihilators, Phoenix Force Super Scroll. They first came in with Vigilantes, didn't do the deed. They then came in with Starjammers and still couldn't do the deed. It seems it got to a timeout between Groot and Gladiator. And then they came in with Mighty Avengers Apocalypse to clean up. In room two, I took the ever perfect Vigilantes into Night Stalker's Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan didn't change that match at all. 8,365 VPs. In my room two, my Mephisto Night Stalker room, they bought Null, Super Scroll, and three-piece Annihilators for an 8,366, that is. Stage 3, I took Immortal X-Men into their Astral, 8,369. And they took in partial Thunderbolts with Black Knight and Odin into my Kahori, well, my Absolute A-Force Black Knight Loki. I think I'm going to put a change into this one, but I'm not sure yet. That might get changed for 8,361. So we ended up winning that room. Stage 4, I took my Thunderbolts into his Orcus. 8,361 VPs for that one. They took in Undying without Hela for some weird reason, with Phoenix Force into my Mighty Avengers, Sasquatch, well, my ping team basically, Sasquatch and Apocalypse, 8,356 VPs. So we did end up pulling the win on that room as well. Into his Extreme X-Men with Rogue, we took Orcus, full Orcus, no issues there, 8,370. Into my Astral Dorm, they took Liberty to start off with, couldn't get through it all. Ended up cleaning up with Cabal Kang Titania for a 7,961. Now, I believe that if they had took in Cabal Kang Titania, they probably would have one-shot this room, in all honesty, but maybe the power put them off there, maybe. And then in room 6, against their Illuminati Sasquatch, I brought in my own Illuminati with Odin, 8,361. And they brought in the Immortal X-Men into my Full Liberty for 8,369. So absolutely fantastic. That is a win in the books for round 1. So that's a solid win for round 1. We handled this one pretty convincingly, and I'm happy with how it played out. But I've got to be honest, I'm still not sure my roster is truly ready for Diamond 2. The matchups are only going to get tougher, and this might have just been the calm before the storm. I'll be covering rounds 2 and 3 in separate videos, so make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the rest of the ride. And if you want to chat strategy, see infographics, or just hang out, check out the Jetson Squad Discord. Link is in the description down below. Until next time, Commanders, you know what to do. Stay positive.